everyone, it's your lovely Abbie Dagrin and welcome back to my channel, lovelies. Today I'll be continuing a series on my channel that deals with natal chart analysis and that deals on doing natal chart readings. So today I'll be doing one on Olivia Rodrigo. I'll be speaking on her personality traits, her characteristic traits based off of her natal chart, and I also will be speaking on how she's been able to garner success based off her chart. So please stay tuned for the rest of my video, lovelies. If you have not yet become a part of the Abbie Dagrin family, then this is your calling to do so. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when I upload videos on the daily. Also, please make sure you hit that like button because I know you guys will love this video. And last but not least, please make sure you share this video with everyone you know, from your friends to your enemies, anyone who's a fan of Olivia, and anyone who loves this content. Now let's get right into the video, lovelies. Olivia Rodrigo was born on February 20, 2003, so this qualifies her to be a Pisces. And because she's a Pisces, she tends to be very compassionate, very romantic, very artistic, very empathetic and sincere. She's very sensitive as well. So this makes sense as to why she's a great person to make music, because she's very artistic and all the music that she makes really makes sense and people are able to relate to it. Because she's very empathetic, she's able to make music for people so they're able to relate to her and she's able to relate to them as well. Her sensitivity is something that is important because she's able to get a better understanding of people as well. So her compassion for others really shows because she does do a lot of humanitarian work and she is someone who's romantic, so it makes sense in her music. Next up is her moon in Libra, and with this placement she tends to be someone who people will perceive as very irresistible, so people just love to be around her and just people just love to just grasp her presence and just love to be around her. She tends to be someone who's very intelligent and very smart. She's someone who's very funny, so she just loves to make people happy and just does things that are hilarious. She tends to be very charismatic, so that's part of the reason why people find her irresistible, because she's charismatic and people just love to be around her. And she's a great conversationalist, so she knows how to talk to people and know how to have conversations with others. She's also very charming and she's very adaptable. She's someone who's very smart, very elegant, very fair. She may be indecisive, and that comes with Libra energy. She needs balance and she's self-indulgent and depends on others. Next up is her Mercury in Aquarius. And with this placement, she tends to thrive off of being different from others. And she's the type of person who is confident with their point of view and she believes that her point of view is the correct one. So having a correct point of view and knowing that that's it makes sense, because Aquarius is a fixed sign and they do tend to stick to their point. And being confident in yourself is important, because without it then you'll be easily swayed and you just won't have that individuality that someone with a Mercury in Aquarius would want. Also with this placement, they're able to explain what they want because they're able to explain in a thorough way. They are very opinionated and they do have strongly felt notions about things, and they're vocal about things that they love to express. So they will defend things just like she was able to defend things that she really believed in. So this really does describe her. Next up is her Venus in Capricorn, and with this placement she tends to want stability in her relationships. She does not want unpredictability. She wants a predictable partner so she knows what they're doing or what they're not doing. She wants someone who's very responsible and who knows what to do and what not to do. She wants someone who's very productive and is just doing things regardless of the relationship. She wants someone who's very mature. She doesn't want to mother her partner. She wants to make sure that they're both mature. She's someone who impresses with intelligence and determination. She maybe the type of person that is lonely in regards to being by themselves, but it's like cool for her in regards to who she is. She's old-fashioned in love ideas. She wants someone hardworking that she can count on. She needs material wealth and status to feel safe, and she shows emotions and affection through actions. Next up is her Mars in Sagittarius. And with this placement, she tends to be very inspiring and very frank with what she wants. So she's someone who's always having many different circumstances happening to her or doing different things. Since it's a mutable sign in the Mars section, she tends to always be on the run. So she's always doing things that are different. She wants to look at things that other people have not done, and she wants to be like innovative in a way. She loves adventure and she loves being fun. She does have a visionary drive, so she sees the future. She is very outspoken. She's also very ambitious, so she's always doing things that are different. She's someone who is passionate about philosophy, and she's someone who loves to learn about new cultures and new people, and just loves doing things that are new and just very interesting. Next up is her Jupiter in Leo, and with this placement, she tends to have an abundance of energy that keeps her on the go at all times. She tends to be someone who has a lot of confidence in herself, and she does have a lot of popularity. This is actually one of a good placement to have in regards to fame. A lot of people who do tend to be famous do have this placement. So she's the luckiest when she's at the lead and is working with others. So this makes sense because she is working with others in the music industry. She has her team, so she is going to be the leader of her team. She does have a lot of confidence and she does have a lot of popularity, and she is someone who does have a lot of energy, because to fly from one place to another and just being able to sing and do a lot of things, you do have to have a lot of energy for that. So by this placement, it has helped a lot with her popularity, it has helped a lot with her career, and it also has helped a lot with her success. Next up is her Saturn in Gemini. And with this placement, she tends to have a stable, intelligent, and strong communication skill. So this is something that really helps her in her career, because being able to communicate how she feels or communicate what she wants in life is very important, especially for any type of occupation. Communication is key, and not knowing how to communicate can be very difficult for you. So the fact that she has this in the Saturn placement, she will be able to have it. And even though at times she can be nervous, she is her own teacher in regards to speaking and mastering her knowledge in regards to her analytical skills. So even though it does deal with her communication, her analytical skills and comprehensive skills is something that comes with this placement as well. And I think she really has mastered this placement. Next up is her Uranus and Aquarius, and this is actually a great placement because Uranus is ruled in Aquarius. So with this placement, she loves to take up social causes and find ways of solving complex issues such as poverty or injustice. And this is something that is very important with anyone with this placement. They do like to make sure that they're finding solutions to issues in society that maybe previous generations have not done. So they're going to be the generation that really does help that happen. They also are the type of people who's going to make sure that they're open in regards to speaking against things that are happening. For example, she did go to the White House speaking on topics that a lot of people agree with her or disagree with her on, but she's speaking her truth in regards to social issues. So this really does describe her movement. Next up is her Neptune in Aquarius, and this gives her her third placement in Aquarius, so she does have an Aquarius stellium. And with this placement, she finds inspiration on where to go and what she's thinking on to help society. So in regards to her journey in life, it's always going to be how she can help society and where she can find information or things to help society in a way that's beneficial for everyone, regardless of what your background is or what you don't believe in or do believe in. She loves to idealize and even venerate the ability to remain detached, as well as the ability to objectively analyze any given situation. So even though she may be detached, she can look at every situation and not let her emotions be able to overcome what she wants to do. She's very concerned with what's going on in society and she would love to change it. So this really does describe her. Next up is her Pluto and Sagittarius, and it makes sense because she was born between 1995 and 2008, so that makes her a part of Generation Z. So she's a part of a generation that loves freedom, experimenting, exploring, and taking a lot of risk. She may be a generation that's a part of globalism, immigration, and anything with foreign policy. She's the type of person that has a lot of optimism for living and possibilities. And also, she's someone who's always on the search for wealth of knowledge and for her own enjoyment. So it's not really for anything, just for something she can have fun with. She's also someone who loves to cherish her beliefs. And she's someone who will change beliefs that people in previous generations looked at as great, but she's part of a generation that's like, you know what, we're going to change these beliefs and make sure that they're better. Next up is her North Node in Gemini. And in order for her to uncover her hidden gifts and talents, she will need to develop these attributes. So first things first, a healthy curiosity. Second, asking questions to learn how others think. Seeing both sides of a situation, having tact and having logic, communication of internal issues, a positive approach to life and other people, purposely cheering up others, using a non-threatening approach when expressing ideas, listening, openness to new ideas and experiences, and last but not least, seeking factual information before making decisions. So these are the things she will need to develop in order for her to really live her purpose in this life and in the life to come. Next up is her Kiron and Capricorn. And with this placement, she tends to have the wound of recognition or achievements. So she may be the type of person who feels as though she is not recognized, or she feels unnoticed and unheard no matter how hard she tries. So she may work very hard in order for her to get the recognition, but she usually will never get that recognition, or she does not get that recognition, and all she really wants is success and for people to just be able to see what she is and who she is and what she's able to bring to the table. She is very ambitious, but she does get wounded over time because her efforts will go unrecognized. However, even though I believe she herself, she's been able to, but at times this is the wound. So in order for her to heal it is to recognize that she does not need external forces to recognize her. She could recognize herself. Next up is her Ascendant/Rising in Capricorn. And with this placement, she tends to have a very serious nature. She's timid, shy, or sensitive, and this could have been very prevalent, especially as a child. She's very responsible and very practical. She may tend to lean toward questioning herself. She's focused on her goals. She spends time managing her businesses, her assets, or anything that has to do with her. She may have had to overcome difficulties in life. She can be very self-destructive when insecure. She needs a partner to protect her emotionally, and she's also someone who's very aware. She loves to stick to goals and make sure that she accomplishes them because she's always going to make sure she achieves the dreams that she's been given. So this really does describe Olivia in a way that's very great. Last but not least is her midheaven in Libra. And with this placement, she tends to be very poised in regards to her career life, very diplomatic, a very fair person. She's very accommodating, she's very deliberate. She's someone who loves to mediate conflicts. And she loves public relations, so she loves to make sure other countries, for example, if she were to get a career in regards to politics, she would love to have public relations with other countries. She just wants to have peace. She's the person who's curating with her looks. She's someone who has the need to be surrounded by creativity and pleasant things as it helps her feel more balanced. She does try to be charming and diplomatic while presenting herself in a poised manner. She loves to climb the ladder of success by getting others to support her, and she needs to carefully weigh all decisions before she does anything. So this is why she would be great in politics, law, arts, writing, and consulting. That's all I have for you lovelies today in regards to Olivia Rodrigo's natal chart. Please let me know down below how you felt about it. Did you get a better understanding as to who she is as a person? Also, let me know down below who else you guys would want me to do a natal chart analysis on. And last but not least, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Also hit that like button, and please make sure you share this video with everyone you know. And if you have not yet followed me on my social media accounts, please make sure you're doing so, from Pinterest down to TikTok. And please make sure you follow me on all my social media accounts, support my Etsy store, and also support my PayPal. All linked down below. I love you all. Please stay safe and healthy, and I will hear you guys or see you guys in my next video. Bye lovelies.